Hi everyone, Letty here. Welcome to another hashtag Crafty Goals 2024 video. This is a crafty collab. I have my January recap and my February plans. So welcome back everyone. I'm participating in hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. It's hosted by Debbie, who's Project 39 mini albums, and I will list all of the collab participants down in the description box below for you. I do have these free printable trackers. I will list those down below as well. Let's go ahead into my January goals recap. And so I have my sheets here. My first goal was to smash at least 2 small paper pads or packs, and I did smash 3 of them. So I had 2 of them from the Not Too Shabby shop and then 1 from Violet Studio. So 3 total, made a ton of cards. Then my second one was to smash at least 1 large paper pack or pad, and I did do the Cardabella My Valentine, make at least 10 Christmas cards each month, and I did 12. So I used the Not Too Shabby lattes, cocoa, and cookies. And then craft fair items, I need to make at least 10, and I did 17 total items. I'll show you those as we go along. And then the flex goal was to make at least 100 cards for Carbs for Cub donation. It's my quarterly goal for this quarter. I did 118 cards, so I definitely did do the 100. I smashed 2 paper pads from Not Too Shabby. It was from the Paper Pad Club and made 67 cards, and then also the Violet Studio one and made an additional 51 cards from that one for this donation set. So 118 cards just for that one. So I did meet all 5 of my crafty goals that I had set for the month. Now I did also do some trackers, and so I just wanted to generally track some items. I have 5 different things I'm tracking. The first one was how many Etsy postings or restocks or listings that I did. I did do 13. I wanted to do at least 5, so I definitely met that one. I wanted to clean at least 10 minutes every day, and so I only was able to do 23 days, which was 3 hours and 50 minutes. So even though I did not get to finish this, I still thought that was pretty good considering this was not something that I used to track before. And then I also wanted to track how many cards I did. I did 145 cards. I'm just going to consider this met since I did meet all of my card goals in my regular crafty goals. And then YouTube videos, I want to try to do about 12 per month, and I did do 9 this month. I just got super busy with real life, and so 9 total. I want to mail out at least 10 cards. I was only able to mail out 6 cards, so I was a little bit short, but I did mail out 21 Etsy orders. And so I think that is what kind of took some of that extra time. So either way, I feel like this was still pretty productive between my trackers and my goals. And I did sort of list everything out: 3 small paper pads, 1 large paper pack, 12 Christmas cards, 17 craft fair items prepped, 118 cards to add to my donation. And then I also had trackers, 13 Etsy posts, 23 times that I cleaned for 10 minutes, 145 total cards, 9 YouTube videos, and then 6 cards mailed out. So about 7 of my 10 goals or items that I'm tracking for the month of January. I did do some baby cards, birthday kid, Christmas, encouragement, and hello cards. So most of those were from the donation cards that I had made, but those were some of the themes that I used as well. So I do have links to these free printable trackers that you can also print and use. I'll link them down below for you, and you can check out my first video. I'll also link that in case you want to see how I sort of set all of this up. And I also have a tutorial for this little holder as well. I'll link down below. So now let's dive into the January projects and smashes that I did for the whole month, so you can kind of see everything I made. I did smash both pads from the Not Too Shabby Paper Pad Club of the month. It was Arctic Critters and African Critters. I also did smash the pack of coordinating ephemera, the add-on ephemera, the Arctic Critters, and then of course I used the stamp and die set of the month. These were my design team items from the Not Too Shabby shop. I am on their design team for this term, so I was able to smash several items from there. I made a ton of cards, a ton of cards. So here are some of the cards that I made. I ended up having 3 different videos where I smashed these 2 paper pads. So these are just a little sneak peek of all of the different cards I made. I had the Crafty Mama Diary sketch. I had some also sheet load sketches as well. So I just made a ton of cards. They just keep going for days. So I made, I believe, like 60 some cards. Here are all the different cards here. So again, you can check out those videos. And again, these were the 2 paper pads that I smashed in those 3 videos to make all those cards. And so the other thing that I was able to smash was a ton of enamel dots in all of these card projects. And so I did 3 from Not Too Shabby. So tons of smashed items here. And then 1 also from Cartabella Echo Park. I will put the stamp set back in my stash. I also used the Lattes of Love paper pad and ephemera pack, as well as the XOXO stamp set. These were items from December box of the month. And so I went ahead and made some Kit Kat candy bar sleeves with these items for Valentine's. I have a video on that as well. And then I took out this Violet Studio. It's called Little Circus, and this was a paper pad 6x6. I smashed it. I had very little scraps left. I had also purchased a sticker book. I had some Temu stamps, some dies, and then a Wonder Anya stamp set from the Greeting Farm. So these were the items that I used. I have a video coming out on this, should be coming out hopefully in the next day or so, where I show you all of the different projects I made. Here's just a real quick sneak peek. I've made some large cards, some mini slimlines, and then some A2s, mostly donation, but I did have some extras. Then I participated in hashtag N2S 2024 Meet the Team. I took out this Lattes, Cocoa, and Cookies paper pad ephemera pack, and then the Gingerbread Hugs stamp set, all from the Not Too Shabby shop. We did a hop to show some projects and some of our favorite items from Not Too Shabby. It was all of the new design team from Not Too Shabby. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. You can check out that hashtag as well. I also took out the Winter Wonder 6x8 paper pad I had received for free in a scrapbook.com order. This is by Simple Stories. I purchased a few 12x12 sheets as well as the sticker sheet. I've done 1 project so far. I'll do 2 more. This is the first project that I've done. If you haven't seen that, you can check that out. That I do have a video on this. I am going to smash this entire paper pad with you. So you'll have multiple videos where we smash every single bit of that pad. And then I also did take out the My Valentine collection by Cartabella. And I had several sheets as well as the entire sticker sheet, this 12x12 sticker sheet. I smashed all of that. Did have 1 sheet left over and a few scraps that I will be smashing in February, but I made a no rules Valentine journal for myself. So I was able to get together with my crafty BFF, Toby, who's Bitty Penny, and I made this journal. I also did take out a couple of additional sheets of the Maggie Holmes collection from Woodland Grove, and I was able to make some card kits. So these are 6-count card kits. So I'm just making some of these crafty items for future craft fairs. So I've made a couple of those as well. So those were the bulk of the items I made and used and smashed. And now I did try to do a low buy or no buy. I ended up purchasing these little Texas state stickers that I had purchased at H-E-B. It's a local grocery store here. I thought it was a great deal. It was about $2, and I think you get like 48 stickers. They're little foam stickers. They do have glitter, which I would have preferred not to have, but I thought they were just too cute to pass up. I also had taken advantage of the scrapbook.com. They had this little paper pad for free, and it was just a sampling of papers. You get 24 sheets from the newest collection from Doodlebug. So I went ahead and got that for free, and I did purchase some sheets from scrapbook.com. So these are the only items I brought into my crafty area this month. Now, here are my plans for February. I want to finish off this Winter Wonder 6x8 pad. We're going to do a couple more projects with this, finish off the rest of that kit, and then I am going to just finish off the rest of this My Valentine scraps to make some projects. I did want to bring in this Hello Again. I think it's just so bright and cheery, and I want to make some more donation cards. I do want to use that for that as well. And then I took out this Paper Studio collection. It was on clearance, but again, I am very much wanting to do a bunch of bright and cheery items for my donation cards. So I took this out because I thought this would be super fun to use for those cards as well. I did not get a chance to use this box of the month from, I believe it was either December or the month before. I took that back out. And then the Park Lane Nice List paper pad and ephemera, I had purchased this at Joann's right before the holidays. I want to use that for my cards this month, my Christmas cards. I have the box of the month. I am on the design team, and this will be my design team main item that I'll use. It comes with 2 ephemera packs, 2 paper pads, and then 3 stamp sets. Look how cute this is. I will have some videos coming out this month using this box of the month from the Not Too Shabby shop. And then I also am going to participate in the quarterly release, which is coming out February 15th. So make sure you check all of that out. That's a quick recap, my plans. I do have more items coming to my Etsy shop. I've designed a ton of additional items. Again, this was hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. I will link a list to all the collab participants down below. You can click on that hashtag and get to everybody's video so you can see how everybody did last month and what they plan to do in February. Happy crafting!